Hey guys, so something a little different today. I thought this would be kind of cool. I got the idea from Morgan. Please go check out their TikTok. They're awesome, a great bass player, and just has a lot of cool musical opinions. I discovered some really cool bands because of them. Anyway, so these are five bands that I think everyone should go check out. The first one is the Killing Pixies. They are a skater punk slash pop punk band from Detroit, Michigan. All of their music, well, not all of their music, but a good chunk of their music is very political, and I love that. I'm one of the people that enjoys politics and music when it's done really well, and they do it amazingly. They're very LGBTQ plus positive, which is also great, and it's just good people to be around. They just came out with an album back in May of this year. It's their first full-length album, I believe, called Love Bites. It never leaves my rotation. I will listen to at least one or two songs every time I go on a walk. And it's one of the albums that I can honestly say I can listen to front to back multiple times and never get sick of it. Number two is The Boy Detective. They were my introduction to ska music. I didn't know what it was until after I was fortunate enough to not only see them live, but play with them. At one of the coolest bars in Michigan called the Regal Beagle. Go check that place out. They are just a great concert to see. They're so high energy as ska music kind of is, and I had no idea what it was until I heard of them. So I've since then gotten more into ska music and, um, yeah, so, uh, it's really cool because though their whole shtick is like, no matter what, happens in the world, let's just have a good time, party, and just enjoy each other's company. I think it's really cool. Little side note, the lead singer, Benny, runs a podcast with his twin brother called Let's Talk About Death. If you've been around, you know that I've talked about them a couple of times. It's a really cool podcast about just the grieving process and loss and how to deal with that when you're going through that. Benny runs a, funeral home, with most of his family, I think. I know his twin brother is a grief therapist, and I think it's his older brother also works at the funeral home as well. So, and it's been in their family for generations. It's really cool. Go check that podcast out. Yours feel good listening to it, and it helps you like understand the grieving process along with a little bit of like depression and stuff. Give me a new perspective on it. Anyway, tangent over. Next, is Torn Away. They are a groove metal band from Flint, Michigan. They write a lot of music that's just kind of about the state of the world, along with just really cool metal ideas. They just came out with an EP this year, I think also around like the May, April time period. I could be a little bit off of that, called Marked Ones, which I think is mostly about werewolves, which is super cool. Has a lot of mix of like kind of thrashier style guitar with groove metal bass riffs that have slight stoner like vibes. It's really sick. With really nice harsh vocals and soaring 80s style clean vocals that just mixes so well. Next is Never the Crash, one of my all-time favorite bands. Um, they are a mixed, at least to me, I get a lot of A Day to Remember mixed with Deftones vibes. They actually also just came out with a new EP. It's a 5-song EP that came out last week. If you pre-ordered it, then you got it early like I did. Um, but yeah, I've also opened for them as well, and they are so much fun. Um, I'm actually really proud to see like how much like bigger they're getting. They're actually opening for I want to say Nonpoint, Taproot, um, Friday, which is super cool at the machine shop, and it's like a sold out show. So congrats, guys! Like that's so killer. And the members of Never the Crash have a Deftones tribute band. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because it's really hard for me. Um, but yeah, go check out, all these band socials. But yeah, go check them out. Next, we we have the only band that's not a local band, but they're my favorite band, and that is, if I can do this right, Gemini Syndrome. They're definitely on this list, probably the biggest and most popular band. However, I still feel like they need a mention because they're still at a level where people are still just finding out about them, even though they've been pretty popular since 2010 when they came out. To me, a lot of their music is just about positive mental health and getting through life. I have them tattooed not only because they're my favorite band, but because they helped me through some really dark times. I've been fortunate enough to meet them on two separate occasions. Once was after private after show party kind of a thing. That was a really awesome birthday present for my fiance, for my 25th birthday, which was 4 years ago, but it was super cool. And, yeah, they just deserve a mention, I think. Um, sorry, I'm like really tired, but I really wanted to just do this radio. And, yeah, I think that's all the bands. I had it all written down, and then my computer just messed up. So anyway, if you guys enjoy this, let me know. I'll make another one of these. If I messed up, well, then we'll add that band to the next one. Hopefully. Please go check out Morgan. They gave me the idea for doing this. And yeah, bye everyone.